Welcome back to this conversation, and today we are going to discuss enabling behaviors. Now, every time a family member has a substance use disorder, the family members react or behave in different ways, whereby some of the things they do for this person who is suffering from a disorder, they think they are helping this person, but in fact, they are fueling the addiction. So today that is what we are going to discuss, gentlemen, so that we can maybe tell us about the science. How can we know that I am actually fueling this addiction, and so that we can now even discuss how we can help these people. So Antipas, maybe you can tell us what are some of the signs and symptoms of enabling.
All right, thank you. I think the first one we can say the enabler denies that there's a problem. You actually see the problem, but you deny it is there, it exists, right? The other one is that you avoid the problem. You avoid the problem, and by avoiding the problem is again you acknowledge that there is that problem, but actually you don't want to engage in talking about it or dealing or confronting the same behavior. And probably if I can talk about the third sign or indicator is you feel resentful. This is whereby you get a sense of maybe bitterness towards this person when you remember about the indulgence in substance use. So anytime you see that aspect of avoiding the problem or denying that there's a problem, or even at some point feeling resentful, then it could point or it could be a sign that you are actually an enabler.
So huyu mtu ukimwona unasikia uchungu.
Huko ndani kuna feeling unasikia kama makasiriko, unajiuliza kwa nini? So, you get a feeling.
Exactly.
Hiyo ukisikia wakati wote tu ukifikiria ama ukiangalia unasikia ni hisia. Because it's something that is from inside. Anytime you get that experience, you know that it's highly likely that you could be enabling.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and also moving on, another symptom that we can look at is you start ignoring the problem. Wewe mwenyewe ushaona kuna shida, umeona huyu mtu haendi vizuri, then instead of acting on it, you start ignoring the problem. Another sign or another behavior that you can start observing is that you start making excuses for the individual. For example, mtu anaweza kuwa amepigiwa, anafaa kwenda job, upigiwe na mkubwa wake, unaanza kusema huyu nini wangu ni mgonjwa, ndio amegonjeka
na nikukunywa amekunywa the previous night.
Yes, so see at ni mgonjwa, you start making excuses for the person. Another one is you start taking up financial responsibilities for the person. One of the ways that I've seen ni kama mtu alienda bar, akachukua vitu na deni, akakunywa na deni, wewe unaenda kwa hiyo bar and you pay the tab.
Exactly.
So unapata that is another sign that you are,
ama unalipa loan yake. Yeye ndiye alichukua loan akatumia na substances.
Na wewe ukaenda ukalipa.
Hata wengine unalipa rent.
Unalipa rent.
Kazi, they have a salary, but then you find yourself over and over you're the one who is either paying the utility bills. Sababu pesa yake ile kidogo ako nayo anaipeleka kwa ulevi.
Okay. I think the other one na hii ndio sana wazazi wengi ama guardians wengi unapata ya kwamba the person or the guardian or the family member ana sacrifice their own needs ili asaidie huyu mtu. So mtu anajinyima. You are working, so kama mimi niko na mshahara, lakini mshahara yangu napea kama ni bibi yangu pengine yeye ni addict. So I'm supposed to kujitreat hata mimi mwenyewe. Lakini sitanunua kiatu, sitanunua anything kwa sababu huyu mwenye anatumia substance yake dia hiyo pesa dia anachukua.
And because actually when it happens like that, you find yourself over time ukibudget pesa yako unakuwa umempigia hesabu.
Exactly.
That simali zangi sababu I know so and so might call me in the course of the month ananiambia stima imekatwa ama nijazilie rent, and you know it's because they have indulged in those substance use behaviors that they actually spent the money on those substances budgeting hakuna, pesa imekwisha,
Yeah.
and because you're used to that, unakuta wendi unamjazilia.
Exactly.
Saa ingine you focus so much on this person that unajisahau. Yes.
Unafaa kwenda hospitali, hauwezi hata una pesa za kwenda hospitali.
Unapata kwanza zile times unajua yeye ameenda zile mashimo zake kama weekends, hata unajiambia hakuna pahali naweza enda because I know there's something
nitapigiwa tu simu.
Nitapigiwa simu.
Exactly. So unapata una sacrifice your own needs. Other times unapata sasa you have to now to take charge of this person's life. Wewe unajua anafaa kwenda kazi saa ngapi? Wewe unajua school fees inafaa kulipwa lini? So this person abscond responsibilities zake. So you realize wewe ndio unajua hata landlord, wewe ndio unajua na yeye. So wewe huyu mtu hata wailipa. So those are some of the signs of enabling. Ukijipata kwa behaviors kama hizi, ujue wewe hausaidii huyu mtu. So nataka sasa we focus on how can we help guardians and parents na our viewers waweze kujitoa kwa hii mtego ya kufuel addiction ya somebody. So maybe Antipas, you can start us off with tunaweza saidiaje hawa watu?
Kuna njia kadhaa unaweza ukatumia kuwasaidia, and mostly if we can go back kidogo. Saa ingine tunafanya hizi vitu tukijiambia tunasaidia watu.
Namlipia rent.
How do we tell ourselves tunawasaidia? This is your spouse, pengine ni bwana yangu. Sasa naona akifutwa kazi. Na tunategemea ile pesa kidogo tunaweka pamoja, tunalipa school fees ama tunalipa. Ikienda akifutwa kazi itakuwa vipi?
So society itasema nini?
Society itasema nini?
Exactly.
And actually society pia inasema bibi yake huwa hasupport mzee. Yeye ndiye alimpeana akafutwa kazi. But then again, now we are going to try and look at what can we do to actually salvage these people or save them from what they are going through. Number one, you can learn more about addiction.
Sure.
Ujue ni nini inasumbua huyu mtu. What is this addiction? Yeah. From our point as professionals, we know it is a disease. But for that lay person who is for example a spouse or a brother or a sibling, hajui kwamba huu ni ugonjwa. But the moment they learn about addiction and they actually know that substance use is a disorder, is a chronic illness that can actually be treated, they can start their journey from there. They will know what is perturbing this person, where is the problem, and then by looking at what is ailing this person, then they can be able to get to the root cause, and they can be treated, and then they can get the assistance. We have various channels where you can learn more about addiction. One of them is by the addiction counselors or the professionals. Also we have AANA, Alcoholic and Narcotic Anonymous. Even vile vikundi vinahamasisha watu kuhusu mambo ya substances. So you find a group of guys who we have two types, the open and the closed meeting. For the open ones is the one that is open to people who are not users. For example, the people we are talking about, if it's your brother, if it's your spouse, you can attend an open AANA meeting. But if it's a closed meeting, it's only for the substance users alone. So you can take that up. When there's an open AANA meeting, you can attend and you can get to learn more about that addiction.
Na hata kwa hiyo ya AA, utapata kuna zile AA meetings za ama NA meetings za the guardians themselves. In fact inaitangwa Al-Anon. Hiyo unaweza enda, it is specifically for the guardians. Nyinyi wenyewe mnaenda mnafunzwa hizi maneno, you know what they entail, so that finally you are able to learn about the disease and how to take care of yourself. Then moving on, we also have another way that you can help the individual by setting boundaries. Hii ndio inakuanga ngumu sana for the guardians. Inakuwa ngumu sana because this is where you have to let the person take responsibility for some of the messing up they've done.
Sitakulipia rent tena.
Sitakulipia rent. You don't clean up their messes. Unamwambia now you have to take responsibilities for what you've done. Kama ameenda pahali akaharibu, they have to go there and clean up their own mess. So that because ultimately inaanzanga kuwa look, the individual knows that somebody is always there to clean up my mess. So if I mess up, huyu atakuja. This is why you set the boundaries and you let them take responsibility for their own action.
And also when you're setting those boundaries, there's also an aspect of effective communication. You learn effective communication skills that you say mimi sitakulipia na unamueleza ni kwa nini.
Kwa nini?
So you set your boundary, you take your stand. You say hapana, wewe siku zote sio wewe unashikwa na kanjota au nitumie 500 yeah, nimeshikwa na polisi juu ya nini? Drunk driving. Aya, enda ulale ndani. You take responsibility for your action, but it will have to take you a lot of courage. You know that you have to draw a line and you have to effectively communicate to this person. Kwa nini sasa bail out this time? Because I want you to learn from it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Hiyo inakuwa shida sana kwa sababu watu they now start thinking that if I don't clean up their mess, I am not loving the person.
I'm not loving
supporting the person.
Yeah.
Lakini venye we introduced it, helping the person is actually fueling the problem.
Exactly. And I think the other way tunaweza sema ni for the family members, it's good to take care of yourself. Yeah, it's good to realize that if you are also sick, you cannot help the other sick person. So ni vizuri mtu ajiangalie maisha yake. Maisha yako haifai isimame kwa sababu ya yule mtu ambaye anatumia substances. So sleep well, eat well, take care of your medical issues. Yeah. Enda shughuli zako, fanya job yako, yeah, so that it's only when you are healthy wewe mwenyewe unaweza saidia the person who is in substance use.
Correct, and actually that one happens because you find that it is a chain. Huu mtu hakuanza kutumia pombe ama sigara ama bangi jana. It took time. So it also took you time to develop this maladaptive behavior ambayo umekuwa ukijiambia unamsaidia, but now we are learning that hatujakuwa tukiwasaidia, tumekuwa tukifanya huu ugonjwa ukaendelea zaidi. So over that time you have lost yourself. Wewe umejisahau mpaka unakuta pesa yako sio wewe inasaidia, unapangia ule mtu mwingine. Now it's about time sasa tuanze sasa kujifikiria wenyewe. We let those other people know that tumekuwa sasa tukifanya ugonjwa wako ukaendelea. Now let me focus on myself. Do what you are supposed to do. I will actually support you to get professional help. Instead of niwe na kutolea pesa na kupatia hiyo inaendeleza ule ugonjwa ama ile shida ambayo uko nayo.
Na hapo ndipo hata napatanga watu wengi sana wakijiuliza, where did I go wrong? Ni nini nilifanya? For example, if it is my wife, where did I go wrong? Huyu mtu akaanza kutumia hizi vitu. If it's your son, where did I go wrong? Where did my parenting go wrong? Huyu mtu akakuwa hivi. Naambianga watu, as soon as you take professional help, seek professional help first for yourself and for the individual. You've done your best.
You've done your best.
You've done your best. Na huyu mtu they are getting professional help, you also getting professional help for yourself.
Probably someone may be sitting out there asking themselves, where do they get this professional help?
Exactly.
And what is the nature of this professional help? Yes, maybe Vuku, you can take us through.
So thank you. So first of all, we have psychologists, we have counselors. At the Retreat Rehabilitation Center, we treat so many guardians with or people with substance use disorders. So we are now going to help you who is addicted, and also your family through family involved therapies, so that we teach these parents and guardians what is addiction, what is their role in supporting the addiction and also supporting the recovery. And we work with psychiatrists, we work with many other professionals, so that we are able to help this family and the person who is addicted. So feel free to check us up, the retreat, so that we can now continue engaging further in such discussions. We thank you so much, gentlemen, for this engagement, and we hope that tumesaidia watu kuelewa what is enabling, na sasa watu waache hizo tabia, tupeleke watu matibabu, na wewe pia wewe mwenyewe utafute haya matibabu. Asanteni sana. Thank you.